Twin churches, Templars Church and Hospitallers Church. There are two small parallel churches, 3.10 meters in distance from each other, and the northern one, Templars Church, which has a lower floor, is earlier than the other one, Hospitallers Church. It seems that Templars Church was built before 1308 and Hospitallers Church was built some years after that. Templars Church has a nave with 3 bays and 1 apse, but Hospitallers Church has a nave with just 1 bay and an apse. There might be a monastic building on the northern side of Templars Church, as Enlardt believes. There are 3 doorways on the north side of the nave of Templars Church. Each of them has a pointed arch, and the central doorway is larger than the other 2. There is one plain doorway with a mitred relieving arch on the west side and another doorway on the southern facade. Enlardt believes that there was a monastic building on the northern side of the Templars Church, which has now completely disappeared, and 3 doorways on the north side of this church opened onto that enclosure. The southern church, Hospitallers Church, is taller than Templars Church and has 3 doorways in the west, north, and south directions with the same design, Gothic moldings, as in the Armenian church. Unfortunately, the west doorway is damaged badly. On the east facade of the northern church, there is one small window with net tracery on the first level of the apse, and there are 3 narrow vertical windows on the second level. But on the east facade of the southern church, there is just one small window on the first level of the apse with the same tracery pattern, but a little bit taller than the other one. On the north elevation of the northern church, there are 3 doors on the ground floor, and the central one is bigger and might be the main entrance. The one on the left side is filled with masonry, but the one on the right has the same tracery pattern as the 2 lancets on the second level of the same facade. The west view of the northern church has a central portal and a rose window with 5 trefoils around the central circle on top of it. There's one portal on the west facade of the southern church with a lancet with net tracery on top of it and one opening for the tower bell above all. There is a wall that attaches these 2 side-by-side churches on the west facade with a door that is filled with masonry. The portal on the south facade of the southern church is filled with masonry too, and there is a lancet with net tracery on top of it. On the south facade of the northern church, there are 3 windows, 2 lancets on the right and left side, and one rectangular window in the center, but upper than the first level.